So Pan, started recording, right? Pan, Pan,
Yes, doctor.
so let's begin with chronic leukemia. Tomorrow, group, you already finished slides preparation for group 5 and 6. Tomorrow, 1 hour slide presentation. Another after slide presentation, I will teach myeloma tomorrow. Today, I will teach leukemia only, chronic leukemia. After tomorrow's seminar finish, I will teach myeloma. Today, I will teach slowly on chronic leukemia. So yesterday, leukemia diagnosis, investigation, recall your memory, or you can read from your notes, no problem. And what is investigation in leukemia? General investigation. What investigation are essential in leukemia? Step by step. You should answer me step by step. First, what is the criteria for diagnosis? What investigation you wanna do in leukemia? Acute or chronic, all others. Generally the same only. Investigation. So investigation of leukemia, you can read from yesterday's notes. What investigation you wanna do in leukemia? Either acute or chronic, the flow chart is quite similar only. So anyone? Oh. Anyone? Wait, today, how many people now? 36. So, fight, where fight? Friday. Can you hear me?
Yes, doctor, yes.
Fight. So, what are the investigations? What investigation you need to do in leukemia, any leukemia? General flow chart is the same only. What investigation? Can you understand my question? What investigation you need to do in leukemia? Laboratory
That one's
investigation.
for like search. You want to investigate between the eggs. Laboratory, like step by step or
Step by step. Step by step. First, you need to do flow chart. First investigation. What do you wanna do for leukemia?
forgot lah, doctor.
Hey, you can read from notes. I know as you without post. You can see from your notes again. No problem. So Vaidehi, can you remember? Vaidehi, what investigation?
Doctor, is it you need to search for morphology first?
What do you morphology first is quite correct. Well, first you should investigation. Firstly, blood film. First, because this hematology, right? What do you wanna do first? Blood film. Full blackout. Yeah. Yeah. IVC WBC ratio, not ratio. You need to do full blackout first. Full blackout. complete. Yesterday I show full blackout, right? RBC black flame plus full blackout RBC blue WBC platelet with machine with the full blackout here where not clinical features. Full blackout any lab full blackout RBC WBC platelet count. You need to write on the investigation full blackout or complete blood picture. You can request for lab they will do with the machine to counting blood count, full blood count. Ratio is later. Firstly, you need to do full blood count. RBC WBC ratio. Myeloid erythroid ratio is in bone marrow. It's second step. Firstly, you need to do full blood count. FULF below the black COUN count, full black count. So secondly, what you wanna do? Firstly, CP, complete picture. Second, bone marrow, paresmia first. Then second, bone marrow. Third, karyotyping or flow cytometry, genetic. These are third and fourth steps. In every leukemia, let's say. So, what are the general clinical features of leukemia? Clinical features, all are the same only in any patient. Quite few difference only there. Yesterday acute leukemia. Today, chronic, a little bit difference. Acute leukemia. Shafiq, where is Shafiq?
Yes, doctor.
Shafiq, what is the what are the general clinical features of acute leukemia yesterday? Acute leukemia clinical features.
Acute leukemia clinical features. Wait a second, I forgot.
Firstly, leukemia you should consider first. Otherwise, you will forget. If you know the pathogenesis of clinical feature, you will never forget. Firstly, leukemia is what occur. WBC increase, right? Increase in WBC. A lot of WBC increase in bone marrow. So they can separate what they can block what synthesis. They can block what synthesis. A lot of malignance there. Bone marrow they are producing a lot of malignance, malignant WBC. So leukemia cell produce a lot in bone marrow. So cell they can separation, or they can block synthesis of white cells in bone marrow. Bone marrow, what cells are synthesis in bone marrow?
Red blood cell.
Another one.
Platelets.
Only 3 cells. Only 3 cells. So lymphocyte also, but lymphocyte. So red blood cell suppression, what will occur?
Red blood cell suppression. Anemia.
So platelet suppression, what will occur?
Platelet. Thrombopoiesis, bleeding, right?
Bleeding. Another one, if WBC increasing, but they are not well functioning, what? So what will occur?
WBC increase but not functioning.
No good.
Infection.
Yeah, infection. You need to consider like this. Otherwise, you will forget every time. If you know the concept, you will never forget this clinical features. General, correct. Another one, the synthesis in bone marrow, right? So bone begin destroy. So what will suffer?
Sorry, doctor.
Bone pain. Because of the leukemia cell synthesis a lot in bone marrow, right? So what features on bone? Bone features. Another one. What affect? Very easy. What affect on
bone pains?
Yeah, bone pain. Another one. Another one. Organ. What organ increase in size?
The spleen.
And another one.
Our liver.
Yeah, correct. You need to consider like flow. You will never forget. This is generally true in any leukemia. Some exception present like ALL, lymphoid leukemia, CNS hepatic is common. Like this. Some features different. Hepatosplenomegaly common in ALL and GAM hypertrophy common in acute myeloid leukemia. Like this. Lymphoid leukemia, younger-ish, myeloid leukemia, older-ish. Here also you can still apply, but more older-ish. CLL is very old. CML quite old, but not too old as CLL. So here is reverse. CML is you can see in adult and elderly, but CLS more than 70, 80, more than 80, very old. And usually they are very chronic lymphocytic leukemia. In compare with acute and chronic, what is more serious, you think? Usually, in compare with acute leukemia and chronic leukemia, what leukemia is more severe? Chronic. Oh, why you think chronic? No, actually, acute is more serious. Chronic is usually, how can I say, not too serious in compare with chronic. Chronic, when chronic becomes severe once they change to acute. Blood crisis means if blood cell increase a lot, they can change to acute leukemia and then they can die. Here, chronic is quite okay. Chronic is usually not that serious in nature in compare with acute leukemia. Acute leukemia is usually more serious. So, I will explain detail. CML, features, pathogenesis, morphology, lab is flow chart. CLL the same, flow chart, and before study, you need to see case scenario. So, someone asks, Pan Yongshan, so please read this. After reading this, what is your main point? What point you wanna point out from this patient features? Pan.
Yes, doctor.
Yeah. So read this scenario first and tell me what features are suggestive of chronic leukemia. What features are abnormal in this patient?
Increasing weakness, and the massive splenomegaly, and it in the blood count show markedly high white blood cell count.
Another, still a lot of abnormality you can see.
Peripheral smear show leukocytosis, and
so anyone who can tell what are these cells? Anyone anyone can try? What are these cells? These two cells, especially these two cells and these cells.
Shift to left.
Shift to left, or you can tell immature cell, right? Normally, basophil, how many percentage in blood film? Basophil, how many percentage of basophil in blood film? Basophil. So please tell me basophil, normal basophil count in blood film. You can search online, not open book, not close book. You can search online, no problem. Then tell me.
0.5 to 1%.
Yeah, 0.5 to 1%. Here, basophil increase. This is also one feature. Normally, basophil we rarely see in blood film. Here, basophil number is, you can see, is one of the features of chronic leukemia. If you can differentiate from acute. Another one, Metamyelocytes. But yesterday I teach leukemia reaction. You can confuse with leukemia reaction with chronic leukemia. Leukemia reaction, you can look back from your notes. Maturation should be more than until what? What maturation should have in leukemia reaction? You read from your notes, no problem. In leukemia reaction, read from your yesterday notes. In leukemia reaction, what cells? You know maturation sequence of WBC, right? Blood cell, promyelocyte, metamyelocyte, myelocytes, band form and neutrophil. So until what maturation should have in leukemia reaction. Yesterday, leukemia reaction, not leukemia. Leukemia. You read from your notes and tell me again. You need to compare. Leukemia reaction, maturation of WBC should be. I write with this sentence. You can read from your notes yesterday. Anyone can try?
Is it the differentiation from CML, doctor?
Yeah, differentiation from CML and leukemia reaction.
With a no
I mean, WBC maturation should be.
WBC.
And maturation should be.
More immature neutrophils.
No, they can mature more than what's a myelocyte. They should be mature more than myelocytes. They cannot be metamyelocytes. They cannot be blessed. They cannot be promyelocytes. They should be more mature than myelocyte. Mean band form should be more mature than. Here you can see immature than myelocyte is metamyelo and myelo. You should know the sequence of WBC maturation. You cannot forget this sequence. I will show again. Otherwise, you will forget. Here, recall your memory of maturation first. Then, here, should be more mature than, cannot be blessed form of promyelocyte, should be more mature than myelocyte. Right, leukemia reaction. Yeah, no. Yeah. Should be more mature than myelocytes. Should be more mature than myelocytes. So here, should be more mature than myelocyte. So can be metamyelocyte sometimes, but usually band form and segment form. Usually band form is common. Even metamyelo quite a little bit rare. You should be band form is the most common. So another one, who is in the group now? So another features, blood present or not in leukemia reaction. Hey, leukemia reaction. Anyone? Blood usually present or not? What is blood? Myeloblast, right? Most immature cell. Blood cannot be usually nearly zero, should be zero in leukemia reaction. Because blood is most immature cell. They should be more mature than myelocytes. Another one, chromosome. In leukemia reaction is not cancer, so their chromosome is normal only. Here is cancer genes. So chromosome is abnormal. So it's the diagnosis. What is the pathogenesis? What is progression? What is investigation? What is clinical features? You should, if after finishing this, you try to answer by yourself, it's already included here. So, CML, incidence, every 100,000 per year. One in definition, what is CML? It's also entire classification of myeloproliferative disorder. So proliferation, so increased proliferation a lot of WBC granulocytes, especially granulocytic cell. Clinical feature, anemia, basophilia, but here is you can see difference from acute leukemia. In chronic leukemia, chronic stage, no platelet count reduce, even platelet count increase here because of their gene difference. They are under myeloproliferative disorder, so usually their platelet count is usually not reduced. Sometimes even can increase. Reduce in what stage? If chronic leukemia change to acute leukemia, that thrombocyte count will reduce. Anemia is usually not that serious in compared with acute leukemia. Acute leukemia, anemia is very severe. Here, anemia is mild only, mild to moderate only, not that severe. Another, their key feature is basophilia. They can see only in CML. The chromosome 922. So age 25-60. Peak incidence 4 to 50K. So what molecule? Q, PCR, ABL, 922 translocation. PCR, ABL protein on chromosome 9 and chromosome 22 translocation. This can cause tyrosine kinase signaling, and this can cause increased proliferation of cell. You should know this gene. You must know PCR-ABL gene in what chromosome? 922 translocation. So this step is enough. In translocation 922, this can cause translocation of PCR-ABL fusion. This can cause tyrosine activation. This activation can lead to cell proliferation, and this can cause what proliferation? Granulocyte and megakaryocyte. This not include RBC. So usually sometimes so WBC and platelet increase. RBC is usually decreased, but not too severe in compare with acute leukemia. Pathogenesis you can write like this flow chart also, okay, quite easy. This is main pathogenesis simplified. How cell proliferation in chronic leukemia. So what gene? Here quite easy. 922. Yesterday, acute myeloid leukemia. What gene? Yesterday, acute myeloid leukemia. Popular gene. M3. Yeah, I will give answer and you will forget. You can look back again. Not that matter. Then morphology. Describe the periphery of periphery. Then what you see in compare with yesterday. WBC ACD more than 100. Normally, how much? Anyone normally? Normal WBC count. I always remember 4 to 11 to 10 to the power 9. Yeah, more than 100. You need to consider the most cell count is increasing in chronic myeloid leukemia. WBC count is too many in chronic myeloid leukemia in compared with acute leukemia. WBC total count, leukocyte total count is the most increase in chronic myeloid leukemia. What you see, leukocytosis here, you can see mostly you see this 2 or 3. This band form, neutrophil and band form is most commonly seen in chronic myeloid leukemia. You can see a lot of neutrophil and band form in chronic myeloid leukemia. Yesterday, acute leukemia is pyeloblast, more than 20%. Neutrophil count will be reduced yesterday. Today, neutrophil and band form will be a lot predominantly. And another one important is basophil. This also can see, but in clinically we see mainly these 2 or 3 cells, and plus basophil. Plus usually how many percent? Less than 10%. Yesterday, acute leukemia more than 20%. Platelets are usually increased. Yesterday, acute leukemia platelets are reduced because of depends on gene. There are gene here, tyrosine kinase activation can cause increase both WBC and platelet. So here at initial phase, platelet count is increased. In acute leukemia, initial count platelet is already reduced, so present with bleeding. Here, initially no bleeding because of their gene defect difference. Understand? And this you can differentiate. You need to differentiate acute and chronic. Shan, okay? Hashan.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay, you need to differentiate acute and chronic. Morphology, paraplasmia difference. Another one, bone marrow now. Left lane, this is bone marrow. Hypercellular, same. All leukemia hypercellular only. But they have maturation of megakaryocyte and granulocyte precursors. What are predominant cells? Mature neutrophils and myelocytes. These are predominant cells in bone marrow. You can see here a lot of neutrophil, or like too many cells, or the field filled with WBC, and this is platelet, megakaryocytes. Yes, all. So, for diagnosis, what you do bone marrow and paraplasmia, karyotyping, and BCR ABA fusion by fish. F5 as a fish or PCR. This tree is essential for diagnosis. So, what are the clinical features? The same as other anemia, weakness, weight loss, anorexia, but anemia is mild to moderate only. Splenomegaly, it's most serious in here. First symptom may be splenomegaly. Massive splenomegaly occurring, chronic leukemia, not acute. 95%. Weight loss, easy bruising, hemorrhage can occur in this late stage of abdominal pain due to spleen. Increase sometimes left upper quadrant pain due to spleen infarct. So it's different between leukemia reaction and CML. I already discussed yesterday. Cell count, basophil, leukocyte alkaline phosphatase, Philadelphia chromosome, PCIBA, and clinical features. So sometimes you need to differentiate CML from leukemia reaction according to this criteria. Another one is 6 PCR-ABA fusion gene can be done by karyotyping or FISH or PCR. This, if you present this gene, is more confirmation. Definitely, you can diagnose it definitely by testing of this gene. CML, their complication, this 3-stage, blood crisis. Yes, you should know this chain. Blood crisis means they chain to acute leukemia. Picture resume acute leukemia. This time, blood cell can be increasing a lot. Chronic phase is blood cell, then accelerated phase, then blood cell crisis phase. Survival rate here, median 3 to 5, 6 to 9 months. If they change blood crisis, only survival 3 to 6 months only because they change to acute leukemia, chronic leukemia, then change to acute leukemia. If you know at least blood crisis phase. If you forget accelerated phase, if you can remember more better. If you forgot, you can remember just chronic phase. If you cannot remember, just remember chronic phase, blood crisis phase. For A-level student, you should remember all 3 stages: chronic phase, accelerated phase, and blood crisis phase. Blood crisis phase means the chain to acute leukemia, so blood cell more than 30% now. So their features become similar with acute leukemia in blood crisis. Meaning they can present with bleeding now. Here, severity increasing now. They are pattern change to acute leukemia in blood crisis. So 3 phase: chronic, accelerated, and blood crisis. Prognosis depends on. Now you can treat with tyrosine kinase inhibitor because their main pathogenesis is tyrosine kinase activation. So you can give inhibitor, especially in heart disease. Then this inhibitor and finally transplant, bone marrow transplant. So you understand chronic myeloid leukemia? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Quite easy, chronic leukemia. You should differentiate some clinical feature like splenomegaly, basophilia. Initial phase, platelet count is increased. Thrombocytosis, anemia is not severe in initial phase. The age more elderly, the gene, BCR, ABA, chromosome 922. These are key points. The main mechanism is tyrosine kinase activation. These are main points for chronic leukemia. Splenomegaly, massive spleen increased size too large. Massive splenomegaly is key feature of CML also. You can see splenomegaly in acute lymphoid leukemia and acute myeloid also, but chronic myeloid leukemia spleen size is the most largest in compared with any leukemia. So okay, I was shifting now CLL. CLL even mode. CLL is the most, the most less severe case among all leukemia. It can be even asymptomatic. They present peripheral B-cell neoplasm. They can present with absolute lymphocytosis. Lymphocyte, normal lymphocyte count, how many percentage? Differential count. How many percentage in blood film normal lymphocyte count? How many percent? Neutrophil is around about 50 to 70%, right? How many lymphocyte count? Normal. Normal lymphocyte percentage differential count in peripheral blood film. How many percentage? Normal lymphocyte count and normal eosinophil count. Anyone? Normal lymphocyte count in blood film.
3%.
How many percent?
Lymphocyte is 20 to 40%.
20 to 40 can be. So here lymphocyte count, CLL lymphocyte count is maybe more than 70%, sometimes even 80 to 90%. absolute lymphocytosis, but here is lymphocytic. In compare with, you cannot confuse acute lymphoblastis. Here is lymphocytic, spelling cannot be wrong. Lymphocyte, ALL is acute lymphoblastic. Here is lymphocyte, lymphocytic, mature lymphocyte. Acute lymphoid leukemia, ALL is lymphoblast, immature cell. Here is mature lymphocyte. So they are usually not less severe. CLL, another one is small lymphocytic lymphoma. Here SLL is CLL is increased lymphocyte count in peripheral blood vein. SLL is usually present with lymph node. Only difference is degree of peripheral blood lymphocytosis more in CLL. So leukemia share widespread involvement of bone marrow, not always peripheral blood. Lymphoma used for prioritization as discrete tissue mass. Lymphoma, leukemia is involvement in mostly bone marrow and sometimes usually but not always peripheral blood. Lymphoma is present usually with mass, discrete tissue mass in lymph node or other lymphoid organ. Here is a difference in degree of blood lymphocytosis. Lymphoma used for usual tissue distribution. If tissue distribution we call lymphoma, it's general concept only. CLL, most common leukemia in Western world, age more than very elderly. Among all four leukemia, acute leukemia, chronic leukemia, acute lymphoid leukemia, among all four leukemia, CLL is the most eldest, more than 60 years. This can also cause generalized lymphadenopathy in this age. This is less common in Asia, but I have seen some cases here. Maybe 2:1. PCR neoplasm. Why PCR2? You should know. So I tell always you should know the genes in neoplasia chapter. This will use in any cancer. PCR2 chromosome deletion. This can cause negative recruiter of PCR2. So this inhibit apoptosis and this can cause increased cell survival. Quite easy. Because this can also cause immune dysregulation and this can cause hypogammaglobulinemia and this can also present with autoantibody and own red cell. So they can present with autoimmune hemolytic anemia also. Firstly, BCA gene deletion, this can cause increased tumor cell survival. Second, immune dysregulation, this can cause hypogammaglobulinemia. And another, they can present with cause autoantibody against RBC, and this can present with immune hemolytic anemia also. So what do you see? Firstly, blood vein, absolute lymphocytosis. So peripheral blood vein, you can see here, all are lymphocytes. A lot of lymphocytes. You can see only lymphocyte. Here you cannot see neutrophil. You can see only lymphocyte. Normally, neutrophil account is the most number in blood vein. Here you can see lymphocyte only. You cannot see neutrophil no more. These cells are fragile. This can cause smash cell here. When you make blood vein preparation during technical era, during technical artifact, during preparation of smear, this can produce. These two are Because Mark said, when we preparation blood film, there a lot of these cells are fragile. This present with this Mark cell. SMUDG is Mark cell. These two is Mark cell. Fragile. So lymph node morphology. You can see what you see. Sheets of small lymphocytes. The same this is description of lymphocytes. Small lymphocyte, dead round nuclei, and scan cytoplasm. This carried out lymphocytes. If you cannot remember this sentence, okay, not a problem. Mitotically active cells, because SLL is quite rare. ER quite rare. CLL even sometimes you can see composed of mixture or smaller and larger lymphocytes and lymphocytes. Pseudofollicles. But if you forgot this, no problem. It's not. So SLL is quite rare. If you remember this morphology enough for you, this is you can see is SLL. Just remember this two is enough. If you cannot remember, just memorize pseudofollicle can see. It's also okay. So true or false, please answer. True or false? Anyone?
A is correct. A is true. B is false.
C, true or false?
C is false.
C in what leukemia?
CML. No, sorry. AML.
Yeah, AML. Then this is true or false? True, right? Generalized lymph one of the character. May also okay. It's quite easy.
E also true.
So immunophenotyping. Next week I will give some MCQ for practice. So you can answer by yourself. I will send via WhatsApp. You can practice by yourself for MCQ next week after finishing. For this put on. So CLL present pan B cell marker CD20. This is you should know from immunology. B cell marker CD20 23 positive. Just if you forgot this, no problem. Just remember they are positive for B cell marker CD20 23 5 positive is okay. No need this too detail. You will forward in the exam. Karyotyping, trisomy 20, deletion 11, 37. These are memory only. Here, this here translocation rate. CML translocation present. In feature, here, in compared with other leukemia, here no symptom. Asymptomatic can be no sign symptom at all. Sometimes they can present with non-specific like weight loss, anorexia, dystonia. These features can see in 50 to 60%. asymptomatic. I saw some CML patient when I do this. I thought I have 10 history taking examination. Most are asymptomatic only. Sometimes if you examine endometriopathy, some patient can examine 50%, usually 50% have they can present with lymphadenopathy. Infections, because this can disturb normal immune function. This can cause infection, but not too serious. This can also present with hemolytic one antibody. Hemolytic you can present. Thrombocytopenia can present one cause autoantibody against platelet or CAR, and this can cause anemia plus thrombocytopenia. Cause variable depends on stage and genetic. If TP53 abnormality, overall survival rate is less than 10 years. And usually, CLL usually can survive more longer duration. Small percentage can be transformed to aggressive tumor. Just know if you forgot Richard, okay, no, not that matter. Just remember, small percentage can transform aggressive tumor, like B-cell lymphoma. I will teach later. Diffuse large B-cell lymphoma, they can transform. If transform, survival rate is less than 1 year. Usually, they can survive longer time. So today, only 2 leukemia. Okay, yesterday you have finished acute leukemia and benign WBC disorder. You already finished or not? So recall your memory.
Doctor.
Please tell me difference between CML and CML and CLL difference. Please tell me any difference you know. Difference between CML and CLL. Because this leukemia, you need to compare and contrast. Otherwise, you will confuse or everything. Please compare me CML and CLL. What difference? Age, clinical features, morphology, gene. Anyone? So we can. I will ask one by one. Okay. First, where is Melissa? Where is Melissa?
Yeah, doctor.
Melissa. So you tell first difference. Any difference, if as you like, you can tell difference between CML and CLL. Any difference you can tell. You can choose clinical feature. You can choose investigation. You can choose etiology, incidence, anything. What difference?
The type of white blood cell that become cancerous.
Yeah. Okay, five let's say. In CML, what say is the most prominent, the most characteristic test? In CLL, what say is the most characteristic test?
Sphenomegaly can.
CML, what cell? CLL, what cell? What type of WBC is characteristic in CML? What type of WBC is characteristic in CLL?
Lymphoid cell and myeloid cell.
You are not there like myeloid. You need to specify. You need to specify what's what myeloid.
Myeloid stem cell.
No. Why you confusing? Where is Kuhan? Kuhan stay there. Kuhan?
Here.
Oh, Kuhan. K-U-H-A, Kuhan.
Here, doctor.
Kuhan?
Yeah.
Kuhan?
Yes, doctor.
So in chronic myeloid leukemia, what WBC says is increased? And in chronic lymphocytic leukemia, what WBC is increased? You need to specify specific characteristics cell. What cells are increasing in CML and what WBC says increase in CLL. Quite easy. CLL what name?
In CML, it's the pluripotent hematopoietic stem cells in the bone marrow. And in CLL, it's
Kuhan, higher your volume. Like, can't hear you.
Hello. Can you hear me? Doctor, in CML, it's the pluripotent hematopoietic stem cells in the bone marrow.
I want to know that what cell, what WBC. Pluripotent and generally, I want to know what cell. What WBC. What WBC? What is the characteristic say in blood film? I want to ask peripheral blood film finding. Peripheral blood film. In peripheral blood film, not bone marrow. I see peripheral blood film.
Eosinophils,
Yeah?
and basophils.
Basophil, not eosinophil. Basophil, eosinophil can be increased, but main characteristics are neutrophil, benform, and basophil. In CLL, lymphocytes. This only is main. Quite easy, one confusion. So age. What age conform for CML? What age for CLL?
For CML, usually can be any rate, can be ages from 20 to 50, and in children are quite rare. In CLL, it's most common in adults, but twice as common in men than in women.
Man and more than 60. You need to emphasize more than 60. Usually very elderly.
Okay.
In CML can be 20 to 60. It can be sometimes younger patient, not less than 20, maybe 40, 50 can be. So another one I will ask clinical feature finding genetic. So Piocean, genetic. But what gene mutation occur in CML? Gene, genetic.
For CML, there is chromosome 9 to 12 translocation. And in CLL, the BCL2.
BCL2, yeah. Correct.
Yeah.
Another one. So now I will ask Sham, clinical features difference. Sham, clinical feature. Hashem, clinical features difference between CML and CLL. Clinical feature difference.
So the difference.
Clinical features only.
So clinical features for the CML is bleeding. No, not bleeding. Sorry.
Bleeding. You're totally wrong now.
Wait, for the CML is lymphadenopathy.
Can present in blood crisis only. Blood crisis only. Other chronic stage cannot. So what clinical feature? Adenopathy in where?
Adenopathy in CLL.
But another difference. Outstanding splenomegaly occur in what? Massive splenomegaly occur in what? Wait. Massive splenomegaly.
Splenomegaly.
No, I mean not normal splenomegaly. Massive means spleen size increase a lot. Very large
CML.
CML. These outstanding features. Another features.
Another features.
Autoimmune hemolytic anemia or kind what?
CLL, Dr. CLL.
CLL.
Yeah. Okay, you should need to different. Compare and contrast all the time. Otherwise, you will confused because this feature, some are totally different. You cannot, if you only write exam, your point will be minus. For example, if you write in CML chronic phase, you write thrombocytopenia, bleeding totally wrong. It's usually not. Bleeding can be present, but very rare. Usually present with even thrombocytosis, platelet counts rarely reduced. This a day, eutrophy alkaline phosphatase score is increasing, leukemia reaction, but reducing CML also. This also carried out because CML can be confused with leukemia reaction. In patient, you need to differentiate. In patient present, WBC count is increased a lot. In any leukemia, WBC count, the highest number is what leukemia? In any leukemia, WBC count the highest in what leukemia? The highest number of WBC.
Acute.
Acute. Oh my god.
No, Dr. Sorry.
Chronic. Chronic myeloid leukemia.
Sorry.
CML is the most higher WBC count in any leukemia. In AML is increased, but the count in CLL is more higher. AML is increased blood cell. CML is usually more mature than blood cell. From myelocyte, metamyelocyte, time form. Usually CML is because CML is enter myeloproliferative disorder. Their count is AML also increased, but usually CML WBC count is usually much more higher than ALL WBC count. ALL also increased, but CML is more higher. Sometimes even they can see 500 also. Now, sometimes can be even sometimes 4 to 500. The count too large. AML is usually 170, 80 this only. Because of CML is under myeloproliferative disorder. They are tyrosine kinase activity defect and the cell can multiply a lot. So okay, I will finish lymphoma. I will tomorrow after presentation. I will continue lymphoma. Today you compare and contrast all leukemia first. Tomorrow is lymphoma. Today I will not teach lymphoma, and tomorrow I have time because presentation is quite not more than 1 hour, and so that I can have time. Tomorrow I will teach lymphoma after finishing presentation. Okay. Any question from leukemia, you can ask via private message. Leukemia is very important, but acute leukemia, chronic leukemia, acute leukemia, acute myeloid, acute lymphoid, chronic myeloid, these three is more important. CLL is second line because of CLL is more common in Western country. Here, Malaysia not too common. Asian country quite rare. So in compare with other three is more important. You need to compare and contrast every leukemia. In leukemia chapter very important. Is topics. Must know. Okay. I will do it. That's all. Bye.